Her words cut through the room like broken glass. "You're being detained for posing as a federal agent." Every head turned. The chatter stilled. My sister's voice dripped with venom, her smile sharp, confident. She thought she had cornered me. She thought the badge around my neck was just a prop. I didn't flinch. I let the silence stretch until it suffocated her smirk. She didn't know. She never knew. We weren't always enemies. When our father died, I was 17 and she was 20. She promised she'd take care of me, guide me, keep me safe. I believed her. For years I believed her. But power changes people. When she married into money, she stopped calling me her brother and started treating me like her competition. Every success I earned, she tried to stain. Every step forward, she found a way to drag me back. Her favorite weapon was doubt. Whispering to relatives, "He's reckless, he lies, he plays soldier." And they believed her because I stayed silent. I thought silence was strength. I was wrong. The first time I saw the rot clearly, I was already in the service. I had earned my badge, my clearance, my place. Yet she still told people I was just a wannabe, that I forged my way in. I brushed it off, until I overheard her coaching her husband to dig into my finances, to catch me in something, anything. That was the night my loyalty died. So when she stood in that crowded hall, our cousin's wedding reception, all eyes on us, and tried to brand me a fraud, I didn't feel fear. I felt the cold, focused stillness of a man who had been waiting for this moment. She pointed at my badge. "See? It's fake. He isn't who he says he is." Her voice was loud enough for the DJ to kill the music. Cameras rose from tables. People loved a scandal. I gave her what she wanted: stillness. No defense, no denial. I let the suspicion grow, because what she didn't know was that her downfall had already been set in motion weeks ago. I'd started with her husband. A few discreet pulls of financial records revealed offshore accounts, shell companies, fraud so sloppy it was almost laughable. Then I traced the money trail back to her. She wasn't just complicit. She was the architect. She had been laundering through charities, skimming from community grants, hiding behind her perfect smile. I collected it all. Not just the paper trail, recordings, witnesses, hard evidence. Quietly, meticulously. The kind of evidence that couldn't be waved away as rumor. And I didn't keep it locked. I placed it in the hands of the people who couldn't ignore it. Internal affairs, federal auditors, state investigators. Still, I waited, because revenge isn't about exposure, it's about timing. That wedding was perfect. The room full of power brokers, judges, and reporters. She had chosen the stage, thinking she'd humiliate me. She had no idea she was stepping into her own trap. I let her rant, let her spin her narrative of me as a liar, a fraud, a disgrace to the uniform. Guests whispered, some frowned at me, others at her. Then I pulled a single envelope from my jacket and placed it on the table between us. "Funny thing," I said calmly, "about fraud." Her smirk faltered. "You've been running yours for years." I nodded to the envelope. "Those are the first 50 pages. The rest are already in federal hands." Her face drained. She reached for the envelope with shaking fingers, then stopped herself. Because she knew if she touched it, she'd reveal the panic clawing at her chest. "Lies," she hissed. "All lies." But the whispers had changed. The tide had shifted. People knew. They smelled the truth bleeding out of her. The call came before dessert was served. 3 unmarked cars pulled up outside the reception hall. 2 agents entered, suits sharp, voices clipped. They didn't look at me. They walked straight to her. Her laugh cracked, brittle and desperate. "This is a mistake. He set me up. He's the liar." But the cuffs clicked. and her wrists turned pale under the steel. Her husband tried to back away, but they caught him too. The crowd parted, silent, stunned. Eyes darted between me and the woman now begging, screaming, unraveling. I didn't move. I didn't gloat. I just watched. Afterward, relatives approached me cautiously. Some asked if it was true. Others apologized for believing her lies. I gave no speeches. I didn't need to. My sister's voice, once the loudest in every room, was reduced to a muffled cry inside a government car. And now, when people ask me if I regret it, I give the same answer: no. Because revenge wasn't about payback, it was about reclaiming the silence she stole from me. She thought she knew who I was. She thought the badge was just a piece of metal. She thought the uniform was just a costume. But now she knows. Now everyone knows. And the only smirk that remains is mine.